Alright guys, thanks for checking Stormtopia.com, the Stormtopia.com Facebook page. We're going to have our daily weather update right now. This is being recorded as of Saturday, December 18th, and of course we're looking at the storm Sunday into early next week, looking at all the current data and the latest forecast models. I'll start you off with the current HPC surface analysis, showing we just got a conveyor belt of low pressure systems here across the Gulf Coast on and through northern Florida. And essentially what's going to happen here is you're going to see one low pressure center energize one, come up here and make a track like this, possibly affecting New England. We're going to talk about that in a couple minutes. And it's hooking up with this other upper level low that we're seeing in here. So let's take you over to the radar imagery right now, and you can see how we're already seeing the energetic storm developing back into here. We do have snowfall accumulation developing in the southern Appalachians. It's heaviest and primarily falling in the mountains here, okay? And we're also beginning to see some snow for southeast Virginia. You see, the upper level low is a lot weaker than the main disturbance here that we see south of the storm, and this is essentially, unfortunately, the ones that's going to be going like this. So without further ado, let's take a look at my thinking on the storm, and I'll start you off. I'll keep you on this graphic here, and essentially what I'm thinking is that we're going to see snow continuing here for the mountains, where we see an inch or two. And then as the storm moves off, we're going to see more snow potentially here for southeast Virginia. I know a lot of my viewers for the website are coming from north central Virginia back into the Richmond area. Unfortunately, that is the area at this point between the mountains and the coast of Virginia that seems to be primarily void of snow. So, sorry to report that, but that seems to be what's going to be shaping up. So I'll take you out to the latest NAM. You see here by the time we make our way out into early tomorrow morning, the storm's already basically offshore. We're just ending the snowfall accumulation here for the tip of the Delmarva into southeast Virginia. Storm continues to move off to the northeast. Eastern portions of southern New England on the NAM model do get some snow, but as the storm continues to move off to the northeast, it begins to back into New England, possibly creating some additional snowfall accumulations in a 3 to 6 inch plus range here for parts of eastern and northern New England. Yesterday's Japanese model JMA just went absolutely nuts with it backing into New England, and 990 something low and very heavy snow. Now I showed you how that could have verified, but would have been out there. I showed you that in yesterday's video. I also showed you the Hydrometeorological Prediction Center. And here, guys, this is today's HPC graphic. I'm going to zoom in here, and what you see going on is that we still have the forecast here for some pretty significant QPF back into eastern portions of New England. So I do like the fact that we're seeing consistency in the forecast for the New England area. And here's my latest forecast. Really very little change since yesterday. You might even mistake this for yesterday's snowfall accumulations, but this is the updated one for today. Basically, anywhere in the white is where I'm expecting primarily flurries here, okay? And again, this doesn't really account for the western areas of Virginia like Lynchburg, which may get an inch or two as well. But anywhere in the blue, anywhere where the blue falls back into these areas, from southeast Virginia into Cape May, the extreme southern tip of the Delmarva, eastern portions of southern New England into Maine. This is where, in the blue, where I'm expecting 1 to 4 inches. Possibly a purple area outlined here in Maine, where we could get 4 to 8 inches when the storm goes like this and then possibly backs in. But we'll have to see what happens with that into early next week, because there's still more details to be determined. So if you want to see how this storm shapes up for your local area beyond what you've seen in this forecast video, of course you can go to weather.gov and look up your own forecast, but you can also go to my website, scroll down, and you can see my snowfall accumulation map and how much are you going to see, and you can find that out on the map on my latest thinking on Stormtopia.com front page. So that is my thinking as of Saturday, December 18th. Hope you enjoyed this forecast video. Please spread the word about our website, and have a great day.